All right, let's get started. Today we're going to be rescuing Mikey, except something strange has definitely happened to him. Cause look at him, he looks just like a snake. At the same time, we're very small right now, so it's going to be very hard for us to deal with a threat like that.
You're very mistaken if you think you can hide from me in this little hideout. Trust me, it won't be long before I can get in there. And then I will kill you all. All you have to do is enjoy your last moments of life.
JJ, I'm really scared, but it seems like he can't get in here yet. So why don't we build a fire? I figure we're gonna be living here for a long time. So we need to make sure we're comfortable. I think we have everything we need to make it. And then we can sit around it and warm ourselves. Cause a monster like Mikey makes me shiver. And who could have turned him into something like that?
I don't know what happened, but it's best we don't think about it just yet. I understand this place has everything we need to survive. So first of all, let's all just calm down a little bit. Look, there's a fire already, so we're not gonna get lost. It's also very dirty. I don't think we're gonna be comfortable living like this. So let me clean up a little bit. It's a good thing there's materials I can make tools out of, cause I don't wanna go outside just yet.
Are we sure we have to live inside this strange room? I really liked it at home though. We have comfortable furniture and lots of games there. Let's try to go back there sometime. Although I realize Mikey would eat us.
We should think about that. Of course, I'll have to go outside soon enough, because there's no furniture here at all. But I don't think we'll be able to go back inside. All right, we have a very big problem. The thing is, there's no decent furniture anywhere. I've already looked in the drawers and I can't find anything. So we're gonna have to go to the store and buy everything there. We just have to hope Mikey doesn't come after us, because he's several times faster now.
There you are. You finally decided to get out of your little house? That was your biggest mistake, because now you can't run away from me. So get ready, because I'm coming for you.
Oh my God, it's Mikey. Everybody needs to come after me right now, because if he catches somebody, he's gonna kill them. It was a big mistake for all of us to come out after all. I should have made sure I was the only one going. Now we need a place to hide.
All right, looks like we've managed to get away from him. So now we need to seize the moment and make our escape, because he could find us any minute. And it's not like we're gonna be lucky enough to get away again.
Here we are at the furniture store. It looks very big in this condition. And there's a little problem. I didn't bring any money with me after all, so I don't think we're going to be able to buy anything. So we're gonna have to steal some of the furniture. And the front door is locked. I'm not gonna be able to open it. So let's go through the window. I've got just the tool that's gonna help us.
I never thought we'd be robbing a store as a family. This is so much fun. Now I kinda like the situation we're in. I wanna get myself a cool computer and a gaming chair. Can I get one of those?
Of course you can. You just have to do it quietly, because this is a very strict salesman. And if he sees us, it's gonna be very bad for us. After all, we're here stealing from his store. If I were him, I'd be very angry too. But it looks like we're very lucky, because he's sleeping very soundly, which means it's time for us to pack up everything we have here. Don't drop anything, because who knows what might wake him up. I'll be in control of him.
You've brought us to a very nice store, because there's so much here. I don't think we're gonna be able to carry it all in one go. But we have to try, because I don't think we're gonna get another chance to go back to it.
Okay, what's going on here? Are you guys trying to steal from me? I'll show you what happens if you don't pay for your produce. Meet my shotgun. I think it'll give you a quick idea of the situation you're in. And to think, you're working as a group. You even brought your kid with you. That's something I'm not gonna forgive. Either pay me the money or go to the afterlife. I don't have a lot of time to talk to people like you.
We need to get away as fast as we can, because he's definitely gonna kill us all. I think we've got enough, so there's nothing more for us to do here. The most important thing is not to run into Mikey on the way, because we can't handle all of them.
Oh, that's terrible. Mikey's totally ruined the place. There could be a lot of villagers dead now. We have to help them. Good thing you have water balloons. At least that way we can put out most of the houses.
I'd really like to help everyone, but I don't think I have time. There's still a Mikey crawling around in here somewhere. And if he sees me, I don't think I can get away from him. So it's time for me to go back to the bunker. Here it is. How scary it's gotten. We've got to get back as fast as we can, and then we can start setting up the rooms.
The kitchen is coming together nicely. Let's start with those cabinets along the wall. We'll need plenty of storage.
I've got it. I'll place 3 cabinets right here. They'll line up perfectly along this wall.
Great. The sink should go right next to them, so everything is within easy reach while cooking.
Right next to the cabinets it is. I'll make sure it's snug against the wall. Now, I'll hang the shelves above them for easy access to dishes.
That's going to look nice. We should do the same on the other side with a couple more cabinets and the stove.
I'll get those cabinets in place first, then the stove can go right beside them. This will make cooking so much easier.
The fridge should go close to the stove, and we can put the microwave on top to save space.
I'll set the fridge up right next to the stove, then I'll place the microwave on top. It's convenient and keeps the counter space clear.
Now, let's bring in the big white table. It'll be nice to have a place to sit down for meals.
I'll put it in the center of the room, with the 3 chairs around it. It'll be perfect for us to gather and eat together.
The plants will add a nice touch. A little greenery always makes the space feel more welcoming.
I'll place a few plants around the room to brighten it up. Now, let's finish it off with this red rug. It'll add some warmth to the space.
The rug really ties everything together. This kitchen is going to be a great place to spend time in.
It's coming together just as we planned. Everything's in place, and it feels like home. What a great kitchen we got. I think even at our house it was worse than this. Now we have to get to work on the other room.
Whoa!
Is that Mikey? Looks like he's gonna attack us again. How's he gonna do it?
Now you can't get away from me, because I've learned how to make little snakes. Let's see if you can withstand their venom. It's very strong and can kill even a large animal, so you're definitely going to die. And I advise you not to resist, because you'll only make things worse for yourself. I've waited a long time for this moment. JJ, I don't think the sword will help you, because there's more of them than there are of you, and they've already bitten you.
Daddy, I'm so scared. I don't think we can handle these snakes. And we're just starting to set up our new house. It looks like we won't be able to live like we used to. Not if we can somehow defeat Mikey.
There's no way I'm giving up. And look at that. Looks like we're out of snakes. That's very good, except I got bit, so I have to set up a lab to make my own antidote. So far, my condition hasn't changed, so I should be able to make it. And I still have to fix the hole Mikey left. I guess I can do that later, because Mikey's not likely to attack as soon as he does. Let's see what I need, and I really need a lot of things. First of all, I need to make a big table so I can mix things up comfortably. And I think I'm getting a little bit sick, so I'm gonna have to speed things up. In fact, I have a very large stockpile of all sorts of rigs and flasks, so it shouldn't be too hard to cure myself. The problem is more that it takes time, and I don't have a lot of time. Well, it's not much longer. I still have to put in a cauldron where I can brew the potion. I don't think I'll be able to do anything without it. And just in case, I need to make sure this room has plenty of oxygen, because I'm gonna be brewing a lot of stuff in here, and I'm starting to feel a little sick, and I haven't even started making the cure yet. That's terrible. How am I supposed to cure myself? I should tell my wife to help me out a little bit. I don't think I'll turn into a snake. Not this. It's getting hard for me to breathe, and I thought I had a lot more time on my hands.
JJ, what's wrong with you? Looks like he didn't have time to make the antidote after all. So I have to help him. I'm not very good at potions, but my skills should be good enough. So where do I start? I realize I have all the ingredients here, so I just need to combine them correctly. But first, I need to fill the cauldron with water, because that's where I'm gonna make the antidote. The most important thing is that I get there in time. While the water's heating, I need to get all the ingredients together, because I don't think I can run and gather them quickly while it's cooking. Is that why it all happened so fast? I thought Mikey wasn't coming back. Okay, well, it's time for me to add all the ingredients to the pot, and just hope everything works the way I want it to, because it would be a shame if I poisoned JJ anymore. But so far, so good. And we have to do it even faster, because I'm sure every second counts. There's a reason Mikey said that snake venom is so strong, and the JJ shows it very well. I mean, he's half green. By the way, I'm almost done. So now we just have to put it all together and just wait. I just want it to work. I don't want to lose my husband at such a terrible time. I mean, we can't do anything without him. Okay, take it easy. The cooking process seems to have begun, so it's up to me now. We can set out the empty flasks for now, because we might still need them. Here's the potion. Now we have to run to JJ as fast as we can and give it to him. All right, we need to cure JJ, except I don't think it's going to be a quick process. So I'm gonna let it rest here for a while. In the meantime, I can set up some rooms. The most important thing is that he gets better. I think the first thing we should do is set up the bedroom. After all, we're already very tired, so we need a place where we can just lie down or rest. But it's gonna be really hard for me to do it alone. But it's okay. We just have to try a little bit harder. First of all, we have to make some space, because this room is too small and it's hard to put everything we need in here. I'd like to have a big bed, but we're gonna have to put in 3 small beds. That way at least we can sleep. And we need a big and beautiful table, because here we can relax and play board games. It's a good thing we stole that table. I think it's perfect for our room. But it's still kind of empty. Yeah, I think I still have some furniture left. We should make a little shelf where we can just sit and read. And we have these beautiful chairs. I like what I'm doing a lot better now. And I'm really curious about the JW. I take it the medicine should have kicked in by now, so he should be feeling better pretty soon. That's good, because I think Mikey should be here soon. I'll see what else I can do. Yeah, we should put down a rug. You want to walk on a warm, comfortable carpet. It'll be especially nice in the warmer months because our feet won't freeze. Well, that's it. It turned out even better than I thought it would.
Look, Mom, our dad's doing much better, but I think he's gonna have a hard time moving yet. So let's just leave him alone for now. And remember when they broke the glass roof? So we have to fix it somehow. It's gonna be hard without Daddy.
It's actually not as hard as you might think. All you have to do is put the sand in the oven and wait a little while. After that, we'll get the glass and we can fix the ceiling. In the meantime, we can work on the corridors. There should be some beauty between the rooms after all. We have some furniture left that we have nowhere to put, so we can put it right between the rooms, so we can rest wherever we want.
I like that idea a lot. In my opinion, we have never had such comfort even in our usual house. The most important thing is that nobody breaks it, because we put so much effort into building this place. Why don't we decorate the hallway with statues of knights? I think that would be really cool.
I think it turned out very nicely, and we were able to do it so quickly. It's a good thing we didn't wake up JJ, because it would have just gotten in the way. But there's one problem we haven't figured out yet, and that's the broken ceiling. I don't think it would be cool if our house flooded when it rained, and Mikey could send his snakes down here at any moment. So I'm gonna fix it now. It may not be as pretty as JJ's.
I feel so bad, but I'm not dead after all. That's a very good thing. I understand my wife was able to make an antidote. I'll have to thank her. By the way, has this place always been this cozy? Looks like I've been asleep a long time.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you're awake. We thought you weren't gonna wake up. Look how we got this place all set up. You were asleep for quite a while, so my son and I decided to do some work. And now our house looks so much better.
That's a good one. You call that a little work? To think you could do all that in such a small amount of time, this place sure is beautiful now. You were able to fix the ceiling too. I don't think I knew you very well. I think I'm gonna go over and take a look at what you've done here. This is so cool.
JJ, I'm going to ask for your help. I realize that you don't have much strength yet, but I can't do the beds myself because you have to be pretty strong to work with a hoe. So if you don't mind, please help me.
Of course I'll help you. In fact, I'm almost back to normal. I don't know what that potion was, but it's like it made me stronger. So now we can definitely finish setting up our house. The only problem is we don't have any food. So we can't plant anything. As dangerous as it is, we'll have to go outside to get seeds from villagers. Except Mikey might be waiting for us, and then we're in trouble.
Let's think about that later. Right now we need to at least moisturize the ground. I thought we couldn't do that either, but it turns out you're really good at farming. I can't even imagine where you learned that. Well, now I think we can go seed shopping, except maybe it's better if we don't all go together, because it could be like last time.
Don't worry, everything will be fine this time. The most important thing is to follow me strictly and try not to make any noise, because I don't want any of us to be seen. All we have to do is grab the seeds and get back to the house. I think the plan is very simple. And there's a big bed right there. It may not be pretty to just go and steal food, but we don't have any other choice yet. Because I obviously don't have time to bargain with the resident, I didn't even bring any money.
Dad, careful. It looks like Mikey's crawling in there. It's pretty scary to look at him when we're so little. One of his teeth is bigger than me. So let's get our resources faster than we wanted, because I don't want him to see us.
Stop! I need to hide as fast as I can. And how could I not see that Mikey was already near me? He moves very quietly after all, and that's pretty life-threatening, as long as I get enough oxygen while he's crawling around. I'm guessing that's what he's looking for right now. And that's too bad. Because we've gone our separate ways now, so I can't guarantee my family's safety. I need to meet them all as soon as possible. I hope they're okay. By the way, I've got quite a lot of groceries, so we can go home now. If we can get it all planted, we won't have to worry about food at all.
It's a good thing we were able to get it all together and come home alive. Now we can start planting everything we have. And I understand that our new home is now ready for us to live in, because we haven't done all the little details. And I think they'll be ready as we live in this place. It's sad that we have to live here, but it's like we have no other choice.
Don't worry about it. Look how beautiful our beds are. Very soon we will be able to harvest fresh carrots and potatoes here. Believe me, there's nothing wrong with living in a place like this. We'll just have to get used to it, all right?
I'm sorry to interrupt your nice family conversation, but you haven't forgotten about me, have you? Or did you think I wouldn't attack you anymore? So I've come to give you a final battle, because now I can definitely win. And to do that, I've gathered all the strength I have. So it's time for you to fear the death that's right behind you.
Mikey, it's gonna be a little different this time. 'Cause look at the weapons I got. What, you're not so confident in your abilities anymore? You'd be right, because those weapons can kill tougher opponents. So prepare to die. You shouldn't have attacked my family.
Wait, don't attack me. Maybe we can work something out. I mean, I might never attack you again. And you'll let me live. How's that sound?
I don't like it, Mikey.
That's it. It's time to give him the final blow. Come on, Dad. You can do it. We can defeat this horrible monster and live like we used to. Just make sure you put together a strong projectile that'll kill him for sure.
Don't be afraid. Everything's gonna be okay now. I'm sure that gun was able to kill him. So now we don't have to live in this little house. I suggest we go back to our home and get a good night's rest.